charge. So the given different countries. Just think about you can kill somebody in 31 years, they call. It's quite a time question. There's quite a lot of countries in the world where, except you will be receive a death penalty. But if you have an interesting some reason in some countries, if they don't immediately to giving a sentence somebody dead, some reason if there is nothing else here coming and it's the only murder somebody has done, they don't give him death punishment or DP, death punishment inflicting this kind of person who has except causing one murder in the past, because they don't think about giving any full sentences and changing it would be possible that the highest justice and even service is already have a punishment. So think about some murder that just want to keep away from the rest of society. Okay, so you haven't captured the one murder. So what are you doing about the different countries? Basically, this is the one murder case. His profile. So in a republic, if you murder, example, from any person, no matter who, if you only metaphor here it is that it's only one person who's murdered. So therefore you are receiving on one life sentence here, like one occasion to the murder. Otherwise, the minute you have never committed any other felonies, therefore it was your false murder yourself. The reason of the murders have been inflicted being man's cause of the intention and cause of the homicide of the cell. There would be meaning that the person was receiving of the pretty much a maximum punishment nevertheless. However, because there is a strike system, meaning, however, because it would be his first murder, it would be always be carrying less penalty than to be an example if he would be causing a previous murders or previous felonies in Jason. This metaphor the only previous manslaughter or all the causes of the other human's death. Therefore the cause here would be killing, because in the first murder it would be 25 years, and it is in the first degree murder we saving, except if this murder would be have a less than likelihood of the killing, since it would be given something like 50 years for 25 years minimum punishment, which means that there is no shortening any kind of no matter what doing, 25 years minimum after, which can be paroled. However, if the person is deemed to be after 25 years, he can immediately after the first day parole himself away from this sentence and he puts a sentiment, because but if the person would be still have been deemed the dangers for the laws, he will be still holding and the any food time for necessary needed to be looked for to be a dangerous person in the prison, and he will be keeping on the extending as long as possible occasion if the find about the reasonable reason to person. One of the things except for here reasonable person, it's a good lot of persons. So except if we will be killing this country for even one president, you will still kill it just every 25. It doesn't matter to say so whoever you kill at 25, we always to get the same. Okay, this is not always called to other countries. This other country is monarchy. If you kill an example the nation head, for an example the king, you will be receiving the maximum punishment for the killing head of state, which will be not only to be the human homicide, one of the cases, but you would be receiving also the trying to be against the whole state of the enemy. This would be meaning that if you would be receiving the maximum penalty of a would be in this category would have been abolished death penalty, the maximum life sentence of the maximum sentence for the rest of a life without ever possibility to parole it. That means in case of life sentences mean that the person never to be released sentence, never to be released case. There's also other countries which have been, it will be only satisfied condition of the head of state or a place, or in case of how the police only will be released with the other states. So never to be released would be his sentence case. However, this never to be released would be, however, unfortunate in this instance. This is meaning quite a lot, because there is no minimum time. There is no minimum time here said about. But in the future chances of course will be notified. This meaning that they already notified. is that it's impossible to know if there will be some changes in the judicial systems in the future, and there will be a reason. So they will be keeping initially as long as possible. But if you would be finding out a reason to, of course, in the future there is some reason, example, to think about the person happy couldn't save and others, they will be over-releasing possibility then. But they can be now not giving any conditions, then they want to ensure that they will be very, everybody wants to make sure that the person never to be released. And that's it. This kind of punishment, different countries rise. They will be only keeping these people in a prison. There, of course, there is further punishments about we talk about the physical punishment, punishment, or corporal punishment, where they give lashes. Of course, we can talk about the physical pain infected these persons and giving on the administrator, and therefore they are also the part of the sentencing. This is an important thing about it says not about the prison, but the prison condition. What kind of prison condition you will be finding? There is the prisons that are in the world. There's many cases. Getting prisoners even committed an exceptionally a crime still could be over to getting in quite a condition unless they live in maybe compared to when they related with the early part. Think about as a person who is homeless in the country and who get a kind of would have a so high social standard country, the prisoners would be even to get a very good to care about. So therefore they will be instead of receiving of the regular food and able to get warm and possible to accept depending conditioning on to have been alone living in their own room or even to get that was to lead a housemate, and therefore they haven't taken job hobbies, and it's only thing what is a prison is it's meaning that they cannot be never to get away from that prison. They are just of course lock it down there, keep it there continuously, monitor it continuously. This can we show it up a lot of what difference there's except the monitoring. What kind of prisoner can do any activities? So the prisoner is continuously watched by thousands of different cameras every 2 hours. The prisoner is putting in the GPS ankle face. So therefore, if the prisoner is trying to escape it, he will be always able to track it down. Another thought of this is the prisoner is continuously everything he does in the prison. So the prisoner have no access like an internet connection or any kind of thing. This is an internet question is the prisoners or the PNC state of other country is that if you ping an example the PN prisoner there so that you have been taking all your access or the legal rights are taken away. So you have a removed right except right to life. This is important thing about the depending on prisoner. Various kind of prisoners are wise. We'll talk about the murders of the people who are causing of the humans homicide irritation. So anything with this, any type of the murders, any type of the cause that would have a cause that has one human life to ending, not manslaughter or the face about a convicted of the murder of the killing of the human intentionally, not accident and murders. These people will be removed the right of the votes, they will be removed huge amount of connections away from, and they will be for the rest of their life you have everything they do, everything with the way always been any statistical records of that they have a cause of the murders, that they will be never to remove it. Any society systems records of this kind of the punishment and this kind of action. So this would be for the rest of the entire existence. This would be there for eternal or forever to be as and made for the sun. What is the main detailing the system difference make? So let me ask about what difference make about having a deterrent effect. Deter effect to has and to put his on.